Well, hello, everyone out there in Tarot Land. This is your girl Zengaya, the Zen Libran, and welcome to my channel, Narcissistic Abuse Tarot. How y'all doing out there? Y'all doing good? Y'all enjoying this beautiful weather? I love the Midwest. You know, we baby bear in the Midwest. Not too hot, not too cold. We just right. You know what I'm saying? We just right. We get the warm weather and we get the coolness and we get the cold. So we enjoy it all year round. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a blessing to be over here in the Midwest, in North America. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Southwest, Midwest, that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to welcome you out to Decoding the Spells. Thank you guys for viewing me. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all, and be a part of my soul tribe over here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be more intimate, have a more intimate, more personal relationship with me, hit the join button and become a shero. You know what I'm saying? We Narc Slayers. You won anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to be in a more personal relationship with you. You know more, look more into my life. We become more on a personal level. Okay? All right. Well, we finna decode some spells, ladies. We finna strengthen that third eye. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to do this. I'm here to work this word magic because I want to enhance this third eye, ladies, because we are magical. We are so magical. We just need to tap into that frequency. We need to get into that vibration. We are seers. And we have to see to reveal things because no one can see but us, ladies. So this earth needs us. You know what I'm saying? Mother Earth is crying out for us. The matriarch needs to be back in rulership for things to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? Ma'at is coming back on the throne. Okay? All right. But we need this third eye, ladies. You know what I'm saying? You got to strengthen it, okay? And the word we breaking down today is royalty. Royalty. Yeah, royalty. A beautiful word. A beautiful word. Okay? The word royal itself, it means having status of a king or a queen or a member of their family. I broke down, this is what the definition said. I'm on too keen on putting queen in there because we know queen is a gay male. You know, that's their title, is queen. Our title is not queen. We're not queens. We're goddesses. Okay? But they always put the queen in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to dodge the hijack. You got to dodge the hijack. Because the queens are the Ashapu priests that want to be king. Queen is not our title. That's not the title of the king's. Well, the king was a woman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so queen is not our titles. Let these homosexual men have their title. You're not a queen, ladies. You're not a queen. That's not your title. Let these men have their title. They are the queens. You are the kings. You are goddesses. You're not queens, okay? But this is what the definition said, okay? So I must just omit that queen. It said having the status of a king or a member of their family, okay? That's what royalty means. That's what the word royal means, okay? Okay, that's what the word royal means, okay? So royal. I broke the word down. You know, you can add consonants or take them out. What I did is I put a consonant on the front of royal, you know, and I got Ariel. I put an A. I substituted out the the O for an I. I substituted out the Y for an E, and I just got rid of the other A altogether. Okay, because you can put it in, you can take it out. That all on you because they were never there. They were never there in our language. Okay, so if you would omit the vowels altogether, you will still have the same letters, which mean the same thing. You will have R and you will have L. Okay? That's how our language was formed. Okay? Now, what does RL mean? You know, I put an A, like I said, you know, I made royal into Ariel. Okay? And then I made Ariel into Ariel with an E. Okay? And so we know what the word royal means. So we're going to see what Ariel means. And of course, we know Ariel is the name of the Little Mermaid. They did this because she is a mer. The mers were the first to walk on this planet. They were the first to be on this planet. And they came up out the water because they're mers. Mermaid. Okay? You have male mers. You have female mers. I've did my research and I didn't believe that there were male mers, male mermaids, but it was so many stories that I read about people like freaking out and they seeing these men with these tritons jump up out of water. Men. I mean, you could tell they picks, they arms and everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they were men. So they have been pictured, they have been seen. So, I'll do more research, but I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm leaning toward believing that there were male mermaids. Okay, I want to say Aquaman with the Triton. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's why they name on the Little Mermaid they name Ariel because she is from the Mers. She is from the royal bloodline, which is from the Mers. Okay, all right. So the next word that I need to break down is Ariel with an E. Now, Ariel means that it's of Airy. It's like Airy or from Airy. Okay. Now, Airy was mentioned in the Bible very briefly. You have to, when you see things once or twice in the Bible, that's the stuff you need to research. They don't want you to know about it. They don't want you to want to research it, so they don't elaborate on it at all. But Airy is mentioned very briefly in the Bible. I think it has like a little paragraph about Airy, but that's all that's mentioned in the Bible about Airy. Airy was a king. And we know what king is, okay? Airy focused on and concentrated on Yah, which is the short name of God, okay? The Airites, biblically, these people disappeared in the Bible. They just disappeared. They just said they disappeared. They don't know where these people went to. Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say in the Bible. Okay? Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is the meaning this is the definition. You know what I'm saying? I would not use the word Yah because I know that, Ea is the name of the divine. Okay, and you say it fast, it sounds like Yah. You know what I'm saying? But it's spelled E-A, Yah. Yah. Ea. Some people say Ea, some people say Yah. You know what I'm saying? But that's why they say Yah. Okay, but these people did the Airites, which is of Airy or like Airy or from Airy. Airy begat these people. They act like Airy. They have the same mind frame as Airy. They are of Airy. Okay, and Airy was to rouse oneself, means to arouse oneself to awake. These are the awakened ones. And it also means my city. Okay. So Airy his city was a city of awakened ones. Airy would rouse these people up to awake, to keep that third eye open in the spiritual. They concentrated strictly on Yah and what Ei wanted for civilization. How Ei wanted them to live in civilization. Everything Ei said, this is what they did. You know what I'm saying? Airy was responsible for the Egyptian culture. Airy begat the Airites. See, that's the real name of the Egyptians. Okay? They called them the Egyptians because the Egyptians were their web weavers, and they gypped them out of it. They felt that they were gypping them, but they were just, their mind was just way ahead of theirs, of the normals. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't get nothing over on them. So these people would trap them up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just by their mind. They couldn't get nothing over on these people. These were the slicksters. These were the people that, you know what I'm saying, that got over on everybody. And that's why they call them the Egyptians, the Egyptians, because they are the Airites. Okay? So they felt that these people gypped him out of everything. They couldn't get nothing over on these people. That's why they call them the Egyptians instead of the Airites. But their name was the Airites. And Eri was responsible for the Egyptian culture. Eri begot the Airites. Okay? Now, the Airites were Mers. They were mermaids. They were mermaids. And their main focus was on Yah and what Yah wanted. They worshipped Yah and what Yah wanted, how Yah felt that they should live. You know, and in this city, which was Aries City, we had all awakened people. Eri begot the Airites and responsible for the Egyptian culture. Okay? All right? So, we done broke down royal. Let's break down T, which I always break down. I just broke down in the last one. You know what I'm saying? TY, I just substituted that Y for a U because it's vowels. You can take them out. You know what I'm saying? But if you took the vowels out, you just have a T. And T means freaking authority. TU2 means authority. It means in charge. Okay? So, let's put it all together. The word royalty. Were mermaids. They were Mers. That were of Eri, or like Eri, or from Eri. Eri begot these royals. Okay? Eri was someone that focused on Yah. Eri was the person that was responsible for the Egyptian culture. He begot the Erites. You know, so if you're Ariel, you are of Eri. You are of the Egyptians. You are of the Airites. You are of the awakened ones. You are of the city of the awakened ones, which means Egypt. Okay? So royalty means the ones, the Mers that are in authority. The Egyptians that were in authority, which they real name the Erites that were in authority. The awakened ones, the Mers, the people that ran their lives the way the divine told them to, the way the divine thought that was best for them. Okay? And the Bible mentions them briefly and gets off of them because they don't want you to know who these people were. They were the mermaids. They were the Mers. The first people to walk upright on this land. Okay? That's who they were, people. Those are the only ones in royalty. Only ones in royalty. That were royalty. You know? I thought a lot about these words because I've been doing a lot of research on King Tut. And King Tut was the last ruler of the royal dynasty. Okay? So King Tut's rulership marked the end of the royal dynasty. Okay? When King Tut died, no, so 19th dynasty on out, we're not the royals. Okay? They're not the royals. They're not the Mers. They're not the first people that were on this physical realm. They're not the first ones. They're not the ones that were. They're not the ones that were in authority. Were in charge. The Mers. When King Tut died, the death of King Tut, that was the end of that lineage. Now you do have people that are from that bloodline, but the royals stopped ruling then. King Tut's death marked the fall of the royal dynasty. Okay? All right. So royalty is supposed to only be, that title should be only going to the Mers, the mermaids, the Erites, the true Egyptians, which were names was truly the Erites. Okay? So we don't have no royalty here. The only royalty is the Egyptians, the Erites. Okay? All right. Deep, huh? I know. And I do these things so you guys can further do your research. Further do your research. Go to your Bibles, because y'all love that Bible, and look up Eri. And it's going to be something very brief about Eri. Something very brief about Eri. And biblically, these people disappeared. And I know where they went. They went underground. They went underground when they were, people in that culture was raped by those Moors. That are catfish. They want to duplicate the Mers culture. They even duplicated their names, but they spell theirs with an O because they have balls. And if you would look at the U's is the Holy Grail. It looks like the Holy Grail. It's the woman's vagina, while Moors is the men. So that's how you differentiate. You got the Mers who were the first, and the Moors who duplicated and took over the throne from the Mers. Okay, when they were sexually violated by these Moors coming out of Africa over the hills like the beasts that they are. You know what I'm saying? These these women, they had children as a result of these sexual assaults. And these children that they had are the Indians, the Indian race. That's why the Indians, they wear turquoise homage to the Erites, who were blue, turquoise color. On the movie, what's that movie, y'all? I done sit up here and smoked and stuff, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know the ones with the when they blew. The big movie that the blockhouse, you know, they got one out now. I'm talking about the mermaids. Okay? That was the color of us before our culture was soiled, I want to say, by the Moors. That union, that assault, created the Indians. And that's why the Indians were turquoise in homage to the Erites, the mermaids, which were turquoise sheep, blue. Yeah. Very awakened, very conscious, a conscious community. That's what we had there. That was the city. That was the Egyptian culture. So, 19th dynasty on down, no royals. Not at all. Okay? All right, y'all. I love you guys. And when I break these words down, go further, do your research. I want to spark your mind. I want you to, you know what I'm saying, so you can decode these spells, y'all. So you can awaken yourself. Okay? I love y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next Decoding the Spell. Y'all be easy out there, okay? Bye bye.